Okay, hey guys. I have not vlogged any, and I've been in Tennessee, Kentucky area since last Friday, and today's Thursday. And a lot of things have happened since I've been here. So I figured I needed to give y'all a little bit of an update. Update y'all on my life because I haven't really updated y'all in a while, but let's just cut to the chase. I'm married. It's not a joke. Sorry. Oh god, I just get so like excited when I think about it. I am married. And I'll just backtrack and I guess I'll just explain everything. So when I was about 16 years old, I used to go to church with my family all the time. And when I did, after church, we would go to lunch after. And one time we just happened to pick Jason's Deli. Don't know if you know what Jason's Deli is, but I feel like it's pretty universal. He worked there, whatever. My whole family knew that I liked him. And so we just ate there, whatever, left. Then we did it another time. We went to Jason's Deli another day, and he was there again, just like, I don't know, my family knew, whatever. So I think it was like maybe the third time we went to Jason's Deli and he was there, and my family, maybe not my dad, but my sister and my stepmom were like, oh my gosh, just give him your number, just like go give it to him, you know, who cares, you literally are in love with him, why not? And I was like, no, not doing that. That's not happening. I'm not a forward person. I may seem like it, but I'm really not. Like, that makes me so uncomfortable just like thinking about doing that. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that. That's a joke. No. And I got up and left. And that was, yeah. So I got up and left, and I was like, not doing that. That's so embarrassing. Anyways, I forgot my wallet inside. So I was like, crap. So I had to wait outside for my whole family to come back out so that I could leave. And my family walks out, and my sister's like, I gave him your number. So my sister gave him my number, and maybe like 2 hours later, I got a text from him. We started texting, whatever. He told me he was going into the military, which he is still in today. That's why I'm in Kentucky. And I was like, okay, that's fine. And we just talked, and we talked until he left, and then he went to basic, and it was very much, it wasn't ever like an on and off situation. It wasn't like we're breaking up and we're getting back together. I think we had like 2 breakups. Other than that, it was just kind of like we're keeping in touch, and like how old friends do, I guess. I don't know, but obviously it was something way more than a friend. Basically, when I was like 16 years old, I fell in love with him. It was, I don't know if it was just, I have no idea. I just did, and then it just stuck. Like, it stuck, and it's stuck to this day, and it just does not go away. Never did, never had. Like, it was just one of those things, like, it's in the back of your head, and it was in the back of my head every day of my life. I just knew I was going to marry him. Anyways, he went to the Army. And then I turned 18, and I was in college up in Tyler, Texas, and it literally was like 2 weeks after my birthday. And I texted him and I said, I'm gonna come see you. And he was based in Washington, D.C. at the time. And I told him I was gonna come for Thanksgiving. And so he was like, okay, sweet. We had talked about getting married before. Like, we had talked about getting married since we were maybe 16 years old. I'm not kidding. We talked about how we were gonna get married and how we were gonna like have kids. And I know that a lot of high schoolers do that, but I don't know. That was another thing that just stuck. Like, we were always told each other, like, yeah, we're gonna get married. Don't know when it's gonna be, but one day we will. Okay, so basically, I told him I was going to come up and see him. I went to go see him, and I was up there for about 4 days for Thanksgiving, and I came home, and I just told my dad right when I got off the plane, I was like, I'm marrying him. Like, if it has never been set in stone before, it's set in stone right now. So went up to see him a few more times. You know, things just like weren't working out. It was a lot of long distance stuff, and so we just kind of part ways, not for any significant reason. I don't think. It was just kind of like we I got into another relationship. We were off and on, and every time we were off, I was talking to Weston, just because that was, I just knew, like literally just knew it was Weston, and I didn't know how and I didn't know when, but I knew like I was marrying him, like one day, whether he liked it or not. Like we were gonna get married in December or something, and it's March right now. So December we just reconnected again, and we are both kind of like, what are we gonna do? We've talked about getting married, we've talked about getting married since we were 16 years old, but the seriousness of us getting married didn't start until we were about 18, 19, and so we were like, we've talked about getting married forever. Like it's at that time now where it's like we do it or we figure things out, and I don't know. It was basically like we do it and we figure out how to do it. In one of my vlogs, I just said that I was coming up to Tennessee. This is the first time I would have seen him in like a year and a half, and it was literally like we had never, it sounds so like lovey-dovey. It was just like we had never stopped talking, basically. It was just easy to get like right back into things, and that was just kind of, me coming up was kind of just like solidifying everything. So went up there to go see him, and and we were like, yeah, we're doing this, like we're gonna do this. So he has a pretty hectic schedule, I would say, right now. So it just worked out that he was available when I was off for spring break, and I mean, went home, told my parents. I don't think they were really surprised. I don't really think anyone was surprised if they like knew about us. We talked about it after I left on February, and like this is the next time I was coming up was in March, and we're like, we're gonna do it, we're gonna get married. We've talked about it for the longest time. We're both in situations where we can't get married at the moment, and like, why not? So I mean, we can wait a year and a half and feel the same way that we do right now, or we can do it now and do the same thing we would be doing if we waited a year and a half but be married. Does that make any sense? Probably not. But so anyways, it was just kind of like, let's do it. So we did it. It happened on Monday, March 12th. I don't know when this is going up, that's why I'm saying the date. Our family didn't come up or anything. Well, we just kind of did it by ourselves. Our family wanted to come up, but we just, I don't know. We just figured we're doing a wedding in the summer, so we just figured we would do this, and then we would do the wedding in the summer for everybody. So we're doing that. But yeah, that's what I wanted to say, is that I'm married. Yeah. So I'm super excited. There's a lot more vlogs to come. I'm sure I'll do one of us planning it, of something. The plan right now is I'll move up here for the summer, and then after that I'll have to come back home because I have to finish school, and then we'll figure everything out from there, basically. But it should be super fun, and I'm so incredibly happy, and I'm very grateful. And yeah, I'm married. It's vlogging. You should come say hi. Hey.
We're at the Grand Ole Opry.
It's funny. I can put it at the end of my YouTube video. I made a YouTube video all the way here.
You did?
Yep, sure did. These are the lovebirds. They just got married. I bet money Carrington's gonna use this video right here and put it on somewhere. She's like, oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.